How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. Well, today is the market analysis of Spawn 119, 174, and 175. I don't have a 175 currently. Um, but yeah, so if you don't know the importance of this, this is the first appearance of the Gunslinger. He cameoed in 119 in a panel. Then his full appearance was 174 and then 175 as well. I personally like the cover of 175 better, but and 119 as well. I like that cover as well. But anyways, so we're gonna jump in. What we do in the market analysis, we're gonna jump into the numbers, see kind of like where it's gone, where it's gonna be, things like that, like what the price is and everything. This was a suggestion of a subscriber, so I like doing suggestions. It's fun. But before I do, one thing I want to get into this Friday, so June 4th, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my time in California. I'm doing a live stream. I have free tickets, free ticket vouchers for the live stream. And hit me up, email me, and I'll give it to you. I really like, if you guys are interested in my music, to check me out. Basically, it'll be me playing music for about an hour, me and my band, and there'll be a live question and answer, so you can ask whatever you want. But yeah, if you're into that stuff, please email me. I have a limited supply of free tickets, so I would love it if some of you guys would want to join this watch. All right, so that's this Friday. All right, moving on. All right, so changed it up a little bit. See if you guys like this new format. It's a little more colorful, I guess. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, so first we got up is Spawn 119. Cool cover. So if you look down here at the little, you'll see the cover, obviously. Then you'll see the 5-1 now and the dollar sign. It's the same thing that I've always done before, but it just has a new paint job type of thing. So the 5 is the 5 years. So 5 years ago, this was worth $30. A year ago, it was worth $92. And so that's a 207% jump from the previous one, from the 5 years ago. Now they sell for about $925. Now this is a recent sale. That's what the now is. So the most recent sale. That is a 905% jump from a year ago, which is crazy. All right, so that is basically over this whole span, you're looking at almost a 3,000% increase from $30 to $925. You're looking at, if you would have bought this book 5 years ago for $30, you're looking at a profit of $895, and that's almost a 3,000% jump on your return on your investment. So pretty good. Moving on to number 174. Now, 5 years ago, this book would have been $80. Not bad. And this is for a 9.8. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. These are for 9.8s. I should have said that. A year ago, this book would have been about $160. So that's a 100% jump. And then now, the book is worth about $1,250. So that's a 680% increase from last year. And then overall, the total, so in the last 5 years, this book has gone up $1,169, which is almost 1,500%. So quite crazy. All right, moving on. 175. I like this cover much better. I just think it's kind of cool looking. But anyways, 5 years ago, this book would have been $118. A year ago, about $200, so that's a 70% increase. Now it's going to run you about $660, and then that's going to be a 230% increase from the previous, and a total of $542 over the last year. That's how much you would have made if you bought one for about $118 5 years ago. It'd be worth about $542. That's a 460% increase. So yeah, that's kind of like what's going on with the Gunslinger. Why it's popular. They're making a new comic series, and Todd McFarlane says he wants a Spawn universe. Make one movie first. I just don't like it when everyone's like, hey, instead of just doing one movie, let's plan out 1,000 movies. And so the first movies are going to have to suffer because they have to make this bigger universe, right? They have to add in all this extra stuff just to make a bigger universe, because it's not cool to make one movie. Now you have to have a trilogy, at least minimum a trilogy, So I don't know. You haven't even come out with one Spawn, and everything I watch on Todd McFarlane about his Spawn movie, Spawn's not even the main character. He's like the boogeyman in the back. I think he says something like, he's like Jaws. Like Jaws doesn't show up until the third act, and it's just like, but he's always there kind of thing. The reason why Jaws didn't show up is because the shark wouldn't work, and they had issues, and actually worked in its favor. But that's why Jaws didn't show up. They're plagued with production issues. But anyways, he wants to make a Spawn movie, a Gunslinger movie, an Angelica movie, and I'm sure a bunch of other movies, but he hasn't even made one. He's been working on this script, I don't know, pretty much as long as I've been born. Like, it's just been forever. He keeps on writing, rewriting, cutting pages, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's been working on this movie forever. People have come and gone as actors and things like that. I think Jamie Foxx was once supposed to be it. Now I have no idea anymore. Jamie Foxx is, by the time this movie gets made, Jamie Foxx will be 99 years old. So yeah, this is 100% speculation. That's what this book is. The reason why it's jumped up so much, speculation. We can look at, let's look at these numbers right here. So this is this for Spawn 174. This is the bigger one of the three. Obviously, Sky High, look at this. Did pretty much nothing. Boom, blue, jump, boom. Why? Because probably right around here, that's when Tom McFarlane was like, oh, you know what? I should make a Gunslinger movie. Okay. Like, nothing against the character at all, but this is 100% speculation. So, call it what you want. I mean, if this movie was to get made, you're talking a long time. He has to do Spawn, the movie, first, and let's pretend that's a huge hit, and he's like, you know what? Now I got this Gunslinger movie in my back pocket. That's if he decides to do that one next instead of Spawn 2 or some other movie. So, yeah. I mean, best case scenario, Gunslinger gets written by someone else. Todd McFarlane just kind of oversees it, and it gets made decently fast. But the thing is, you have to have Spawn come out first. Now, Gunslinger might appear in the Spawn movie, but again, Spawn has to come out first. That is, Todd McFarlane has so much money, he's in no rush to put this out. He wants to do it right. He was disappointed, I believe, in the original Spawn, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know, I watched it when I was a kid. I thought it was cool. And I believe they also did the thing that I wish they would still do today. They made a rated R version and a PG-13 movie version. So I think that's cool. But anyways, this is 100% speculation. I like the character. I think the art's cool. I like that kind of kind of lanky look on this guy. Yeah. So where this book will go, who knows? It's 100% speculation. But the thing is, you're going to be speculating on this book forever. Because this movie will not get made. This is what I see happening. Like, I see this book going up. I think it's pretty much peaked for now. It's going to go back down. And if you even look at this little graph here, you can see that it's kind of already went down a little bit, right? But I've seen that actually in all comics recently. There's been a dip in May. I don't know if that just has to do with May. Like, if you look back here, you can see here that it went up, went down. I think this book has kind of maybe peaked for a little bit. I think the speculation is really gone, but I don't think people realize it's going to take a long time for this book to actually come out, this movie. So I think it could go down for a while, slowly start going down and down and down, right? But it's still going to be higher than it was way back here. It's probably going to end up right around in here, and it'll go down for a little bit, and then every once in a while get a little bump because Todd McFarlane will say oh, look at this script for Gunslinger, or oh, look at this, whatever. And then even if it starts production, you're looking at a year or two. People don't realize when they start production, I'm not talking about where they're building the sets and they have actors. When you start a movie, you have to have the script ready, right? And then it gets the green light, right? right after it gets the green light and goes in development, that takes years for a movie to actually come out, especially something like this. This is not something where it's like you can whip up on a weekend, like a comedy or something like that, where it's like 6 weeks is usually like all production for a comedy. You still have to like cast people. Then you have to make sure their schedule's arranged. Then you have to like get like all like the art directors and like everyone involved, right? And then you do rewrites and this and that goes on for like a good year before you actually start filming. Then you start filming, hopefully everything goes smooth. Then you have to add in the CGI and all that kind of stuff. It's then a year out for a big production like this. Like you're gonna have to have CGI in it. So if all of a sudden Todd McFarlane came on Instagram and said, my script is done from Gunslinger, and it just got the green light. We just got funding, whatever it is. You're looking at almost 2 years until the movie actually comes out. So this book, I honestly see it's just it'll hold strong because for a little bit, because there'll be little nuggets of things coming in and out. But I think it's slowly going to go down. And then when the movie comes out, when I'm 1,000 years old, then it'll spike back up. So that's what I see. I would, if you love the book, keep it, right? It's not too expensive where it's going to like hurt you to keep, right? But if you are holding for investment, sell it. I'm not holding these books back. I have them because I buy them and I sell them. So that's my thoughts. Once again, if you like this stuff, please subscribe. Also, if you want to check out my live stream of music, check out my band. Links below. And also this, don't forget to email me if you want a free ticket. And if not, it's like $4 to watch me. So it's not that great a thing. But anyways, saves you $4. As always, please subscribe, like this video, comment below on another market analysis you want me to do. Let me know if you like this format. I spent a little extra time on it, so if it sucks, oh well. And as always, a link to my website below, collectorscomics.com. I list new books every Wednesday, Thursday, mostly Wednesday, but sometimes Thursday, and depending on how schedules work out. And all right, have a great day.